Yeah, okie doke. Here we are, shot 114. Here's what we got. Just the first shot looks like. Got Chubby D getting taken down by the rookie and Cochese. And then this is what we've got here. Chubby D being taken down by the rookie and Cochese. We have 4 different Chubby Ds because his face gets slammed down. So we need a bunch of that. We got another rookie head, rookie hand, rookie sleeve. And then Cochise just has his arm here, but it's hidden behind Chubby D, so we don't need it quite yet. This one's only 19 frames, but it's 3 individuals moving, and they're all on top of each other and interacting with each other. Like, he's got his hand onto his wrist and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of maneuvering, I think. But let's believe in ourselves. I think we can do it. All right, kids. Hands in. Chubby D! This was a fun one. This one I really like doing. Just the slamming down of Chubby D. And also just the different versions of his head and everything to have it go down to really sell it. It was just a fantastic time. Yo, I'm almost done. Or I am almost done. Shot 114. Because I am done it, but I guess I'm not done it. Because look at this. So, here it is. Throws him down, but see, in this area right here, there's that little flap right there, flap. That's because originally I had him going to this coat to finish with, but it just didn't look right. It just looked weird. So, but I kept going to the end, and so now what I'm going to do is go into those 2 frames that it's in and replace them. So instead of it looking like this, whomp, whomp, it's just going to look like it goes normal. But now the thing is, you've got to like go back to where you were and make sure it meshes with the 2 shots before and after it. And that's always the tricky part when you're just punching in a shot, or at least I find it is. Because you got to get that flow going. When you got the flow going already, it's nice. Like, oh yeah, and then it goes here, 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 here. But now it's like, oh, now we're going back to here. And how did this work? So I'm going to show you how it worked right in a second, and hopefully it worked well and didn't take too long. Let's find out. Yeah, okay. We got it done, kids. 114 in the books. Let's have a look. This is what we wanted it to look like. Ooh, boom. Kind of just slams him down there. No love for Chubby D. And then this is what we've got. Boom. It does that ghosty thing at the end because that's the second of the 2 frames I replaced. But like really, I don't think you can tell I even replaced any frames. It looks pretty radical. I am super stoked with this. I like all the details they had, like the chips and the sunglasses and the cards and all this stuff. I think the guys look rad. Had a whole bunch of different Chubby Ds to go through and a couple rookies as well. But overall, I think this one turned out really cool. Had to replace those frames, but I think that worked out too. And we got shot 115 coming up. And here it is. Tons of little like hands and stuff. It's like as I got deeper into the video and I was making this stuff, I got more and more detailed with it. So they get more and more intricate, which I think makes them more radical anyway. Anyways, shot 115. Let's get to it, kids. Put your hands together. Starting off shot 115 here. And already some issues, of course. Always some issues. See, okay, here's the pants that I had made for Cochise, but they're black, right? And in the shot before, they were brown. And then here, bad guy hair is black here, because you can see here, his hair looks black and his pants look black. But in the shot previous to this, and all shots before, Cochise's pants are always brown, and the bad guy's hair was brown. So what I'm going to do is just, they're pretty simple, shapes. I got to take his shoe off of this. I already glued it on prematurely, right? Pretty simple shapes. And so I'm just going to trace them out onto a brown, use the X-Acto knife, cut them out. Rather than going to the Cricut and doing the whole rigmarole, this is just an easy, quick way of a fix that I got going on here. But anyway, figured I'd show you that, and then so you can see how it's going to look in a moment. Well, we got it done, kids. We got it done. Here's the 2 differences between the older ones here and the newer ones here. I think it turned out pretty good. Just had to like trace it up and cut it out. And one other thing in this shot, we have the return of our good buddy, Fence. So Fence is going to be in this one, which is cool. Always fun to bring Fence back. But it poses an issue here because I can't have them laying flat over top of Fence because, Fence is like wobbly and, 3-dimensional. And so I don't know if I should have like set up the whole background, then put down glass on Lego as low as it could go, then shoot them on that. Because then the issues are shadows, the glare from the lights. Or if I just shoot the background on its own and then do these guys on green screen, which I was going to do for the door anyway because it goes into the car and we're over top, so he's got to go underneath it. So it's just easier, sorry, I burped there, sorry about that, to do that part on green screen. But I don't know if it's easier to do the whole thing or put them on the glass and do it that way. So we'll figure it out. We always seem to get these shots done somehow. So we'll try it out. And yeah, we'll see what works best for us. All right, let's check it out. Give a real slow thumbs up right in the eye. The update here on shot 115. I almost fell over. Made myself dizzy. Anyway, we got the glass over top of, our set back there. But, okay. See these shadows? Where's my fingers? There it is. All in here. And I've moved, see this thing is, I can move the lights to get rid of the shadows, but because I'm using the glass, there's a reflection almost wherever I could put it. So the lights always have to be at these like far kind of angles to light it up from here. Because as soon as you get them even closer, like to here, you'll see the reflection in the glass. So I do like doing things on the glass. I really do, because I like being able, even though it doesn't interact with the background, I can see where it lays with the background. But the shadows are so intense in this shot that I think I'm going to shoot the background, then shoot the guys on the green screen, and then shoot the car on a green screen to go over top of that. So, yes, I don't know why. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I should do that. Because it's like going to look better. I have more control over it. And like, yeah, just going to look better. And that's what I'm supposed to be doing, is learning how to make this look better. And then I'll just do it. If I could have a reflection-free glass, that would make everything better. But that is... So anyway, I'll show you how it looks. Now I'm just going to shoot the background and, whatever. Let's get on with this. What do you say? I say, okay. Yep. Yeah, we're about to start shooting the other elements of shot 115. Here it is on the green screen. Looking good. Weird how you can really see this here, but with my naked eye, I can hardly see that. That's crazy. Anyway, so this is what we got here for the shot. This is what it looks like up there. And one thing I've got to say, this is going to be, I know it's going to be challenging because of all of these different elements. None of them are really like locked down. Like the tie is glued on, suspenders are glued on, the badge is glued. Their pants here, their little butts are also, but everything else is free flowing, and that's going to be janky because as soon as you move one thing, another thing moves and go, okay, I fixed this, but now this doesn't look right. So it's just going to be, it's only 16 frames, but I think it's going to be 16 intense animation frames. So I'm going to start rolling on this. Hopefully it goes well, and I can then just shoot the door and the car also on green screen and then get it all done, and that would be nice. So let's, I need you kids. I need your patience is what I need the most. So send me your overrated Guns N' Roses song, Patience, and we'll get through this together. I don't even know if that's how it goes, and I can't whistle. So anyway. Another fun one that I was looking forward to because of the cool perspective of it and being overhead and having them just like throw them in and then hoping that it was all going to turn out when we put together. All right. We've got shot 115 in the books. Let's have a look at how we wanted it to look like this. Boop. And like, yeah, that's like all there is to it there. And so then what we've got down here on the grand screen, I guess it'd be the vert screen, but anyway, whoop. And there's like a big change right there. Like, boom. He kind of gets his head pushed down real fast. And that was just the difference between like this head as it's being pushed down and then it turns right there. And so that's kind of like a big push, like a big move of his head. But when it's all put together, and then also it's going to be zoomed in and a lot of stuff's going to be going on with the actual camera movement. So I think we're going to be okay. But anyway, I'm stoked. It was kind of janky. It was a lot of weirdness and moving stuff, and it took longer than a normal shot would have. Because it's like, these three characters, they're all on top of each other all over the place. And it's, yeah, it's challenging. But not not too challenging for me. I've been doing this for 4 years. Ugh. But anyway, all right, kids, I just got to shoot the car and the door. You don't need to see that, boring. So let's get on to shot 116. I have to make all of these. I don't know how long that's going to take. Hopefully not too long anyway. Talk too much. Goodbye. Well, aren't I a liar? And said, you don't need to see this. It's going to be boring. But I just wanted to show you this one thing. Because I'm doing each of these two pieces on their own so I can fit them together later, I really want to get that shine on the silver because I think it really sells it for being silver. But as you can see, it didn't end up being straight. But because it's just green screen, I could maneuver where I needed it to be to get the shine that I wanted on it. So hey, there you go. Kind of neat. I've never really thought about doing that before until now. So new thoughts. Anyway, learning stuff. But okay, I'll let you go now for real. Let's get on to this. Let's get out of this. Let's get on to this. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But hey, let's do it. What?